Hey everyone, welcome to the Legacy Ad Nauseam Tendrils wrap-up here. For those who did not watch, we went 1-3 in the daily, and I know it's probably not very fun for you guys to just watch me lose a bunch, but it happens. It's part of Magic. Deck is pretty hard to play, as you can probably see. I know some of you guys will point my mistakes out in the comments if there were any, which is always good. Helps me improve. But I like the deck. I like combo decks a lot, even the complicated ones, especially the complicated ones. Actually, I get a kick out of it. So it was enjoyable for me. As far as the actual rounds went, we lost a mirror. Just feel like our cards didn't line up well against theirs. In round 2, we played against Dredge, which is about as close to a bye matchup as you can get. They have very little interaction for us, and they're I'd say a significantly slower combo deck than we are. So that led to us 2-0ing them. Then in round 3 and 4, we actually both played against bug decks. I believe they were both Shardless Bug, although we never actually saw the card Shardless Agent. But they both had like Tarmogoyf, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Creeping Tar Pit, that sort of thing. And we lost to the first one pretty decisively, got 2-0'd. Second one was a close match. I'd probably say round 4 was the best match I had in this tournament. Both the wins and the losses were pretty close. So if there's one match to watch, I'd recommend watching that one. That was probably the best Magic of the day. So yeah, actually I think this was the first time I played against this same deck more than once while recording one of these things. Shardless Bug is pretty popular online, and seems like Storm variants have become a little more popular online too lately. So if anything, it's probably good to learn how this deck works, because it seems like lots of people like it, at least online. I know the Magic Online meta is a little bit different than real life, but not as much so as everyone thinks. As far as choices, I think I liked pretty much all of them. I did notice I didn't draw Burning Wish quite as much as I expected to, but that's of course, not my fault. I think the sideboard was about what I wanted. There wasn't really anything that I wanted to wish for at any point that I didn't have. So, kind of a small sample, but the wish board seemed to be good for now. And actually, we got a good use out of Infernal Contract one game. So, yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Not a lot of people have this in their wish board, but in that one game, it did seem to be good. So, just something to keep in mind. And a lot of the cards on our board didn't really get used due to the fact that we kind of had some unusual matchups. It's not really typical that you play against like 2 combo decks and then 2 of like the exact same control deck. So, I think jury's not really in on how good this deck is. I'd probably recommend testing it yourself if you can, either on Magic Online or using other means. But it's definitely a lot of fun, and I want to work more on doing some more legacy events. So if you have any suggestions for like legacy events you'd like me to record, feel free to drop those suggestions in the comments or whatever. Might even try out some different Storm variants later. The other ones are called the Epic Storm. And then I also want to try out Doomsday, because I think that deck sounds really fun. So if you want to see either one of those, feel free to let me know. I'll definitely consider all of the suggestions. But yeah, it was a fun event. Always love playing Legacy, even when it's not really my day. Stick around, because there will likely be more Legacy videos in the near future. This is Alan Pennington with Gathering Magic, signing off.